three core sentiments in the heart of every intercessor. One, humility. You cannot be cardinal as an intercessor when you have not understood or aligned yourself to the spirit of humility. I'm not talking about outward temperament, the pretenses that we kind of, exhibit before people, but really are not from the place of the true conviction to be humble. This kind of humility is a dealing only God can deal with a man. And I tell people, one of the deepest consecrations or earlier consecrations that every minister needs is the consecration of humility. Because I have seen many gifted who don't understand this realm. But yet the Bible says that he exalts the humble. If you want to position yourself in a place of exaltation, if you want to live an ever predictable progress in life, uninterrupted, you must understand how to break before God. You must understand the urgency of a contrite spirit. Humble yourselves, therefore, 1 Peter 5:6, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. Every man exalted truly by God has a place of humility with God. You might not see it, you might not know it, but they do. And every minister you see the best in the kingdom, usually there's a place of pride. So, sentiment number one, humility. Very important. Sentiment number two, empathy. To learn to put yourself in the shoes of people before you judge them. Before you judge them. You're judging this young man for being insolent and disrespectful and rebellious. You put yourself in their shoes and discover that this young man was not raised by a father and a mother. Perhaps his parents died when he was little. He never had the opportunity for somebody to guard and guide him. He doesn't understand love. He doesn't understand what it means to be a man. He doesn't understand what it means to be a father. He doesn't understand what it means to be a husband. And so he's this rebellious, mad, crazy person who does, whatever he wills. He feels that nobody can control him, nobody can lead him, nobody can help him. And you think, what a wasted person. But then you get into their space. You look at the circumstances under which they were raised, and you ask yourself, could I have been a better version if I was raised like this person? And you discover, maybe you would have even been worse. One day I was dealing with one of my own daughters. And this was one of the most rebellious people I know, very rebellious girl. So I'm disturbed, I'm thinking, but what's wrong with this person? You almost want to judge them and write them off. So when I inquire about their history, almost everyone they are related to is in prison or is about to go in prison. All of them are mad. So even though this one is disturbing me, she's the closest sober one in their home. The rest can punch you, stone you, etc. At least this one is not a criminal. You see, but when you get into the place of that person and be empathetic and in their shoes and see where they come from, it's amazing how love comes to you and you find that instead of judging them, you're praying for them. Isn't it? The third is compassion. Agape is the mother of all compassion. When you love with the love of God, when you see people through the eyes of God, you realize that for most of the part, before you criticize, persecute, or even speak evil about them or judge them harshly, you're quick firstly to pray for them. You're quick to pray for them. Because you don't know. You don't know it all. But God knows, and that's his heart. Yes, Job is the central theme of this story, but he cares for the soul of Eliphaz. He cares for the soul of Bildad. He cares for the soul of Zophar and everything they represent. You get it? You need humility, because if you don't have it, your ego can be bruised to attack whom you're supposed to redeem.